Hi everyone, this is Steven from YogaWorks, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of quick stretches and movements that you can do to fix your posture. If you've been sitting for too long, you've been at your desk or at your computer for a long time, then this is an invitation to get up and do this with me. It will just be a couple of minutes. So the first one, you can do some of these sitting, but as you are likely to have been sitting for a long time, I would recommend to stand up and do them just like me here. So place the hands together behind the back of your head, open the elbows wide to the side, and then just lean the head a little bit back into the hands until you feel a nice stretch across the chest, the front of the shoulders. And this is great for the strength in the back of the neck as well, especially if you push your head a little bit back and you feel there's some nice activation in the back body to make this happen. And just take a few breaths here. You want to expand the whole front body, the belly, the chest. Let me show you sideways. And you just lean back until you feel a really good stretch. Couple of breaths here. There's no need to go too far. You need to be able to breathe comfortably. And then slowly release that. Just notice just one stretch, what a difference that makes. Another area that gets quite affected by long periods of sitting is the whole chain of muscles in the back body, but some of the most affected are the glutes and the hamstrings. So we'll do a quick little wake up for the glutes and hamstrings. So I'll show you sideways. All we're going to do is stand on the left foot. You can hold on to the wall for some balance here, no problem. Keep the knees together and just lift the right heel up. Try not to lean forward or come into an unnatural spinal position. So keep your core a little bit tight. So this is our position. All we're going to do is straighten the leg and rebend like a bicep curl, but actually hamstring curl. 3, doing 5 in total. 4 and 5. Squeeze your heel towards your buttocks. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Same leg. We'll turn around just now and do the other leg. But before we do that, that was more hamstring. Now we'll get into more glutes. Keep the leg straight this time and stretch the leg back behind you without arching your back too much or without leaning forward. So that's our position. Just kick the straight leg back. 2. You should feel the glutes switch on. You can poke it if you want to check. 4 and 5. Keep it here. Keep your core active. 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's turn to the other side. You can hold on to the wall for your balance, no problem. We'll start with the left leg curls up. Keep core intact. Keep the knees more or less together and try not to lean forward. So that's 1. Curl, heel to your buttocks. 2, 3. Sometimes you get a cramp here, it's quite normal. That's actually not a bad thing. 4 and 5. This time we'll hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. If you get a cramp, it just means we're re-educating the muscle. It gets confused. It no longer knows what its function is. And it means it's learning that what is required in this little practice. So legs straight, the left leg straight. Kick your leg back without arching the spine and without leaning forward. So keep the spine, the core strong. That's 1. 2, you don't need to go far at all. 3, feel the glute engage. 4, and the last one, 5, keep here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Our next little practice called cactus arms. So come into the cactus arms. Your elbows are about the shoulder height. Spread your fingers wide and then just standing up tall, bring your elbows together in front of you. Squeeze them together. This will switch on the chest. And then open the elbows wide and push them a little bit back behind you. Close. Press elbows together. Inhale, open. Couple of times. Exhale, close and press. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, move elbows behind you. Last one. Exhale. And inhale, release. We're going to turn sideways for the next one. We're going to be trying to open the front of the shoulders and the chest a little bit more from our disc hunch to create a little bit more of an open space. So clasp your fingers together behind your lower back. Don't straighten the elbows yet, just lift your thumbs so they're more or less on the lower back. And then move your shoulders back as far as they'll go. Move the shoulders back. Keep as much of that as you can. The shoulders stay back. Now start to straighten the elbows a little bit more. They might not straighten all the way, or they might. Don't worry about either of them. And then if you still have space, you can move the hands a little bit further away from your lower back. That's it. Elbows back, shoulders back. And keep the shoulder a little bit down and feel how the shoulder blades are squeezing together behind your back here. And then slowly release. Nice. Now stand about a little step away from the wall, just so when you turn back you can easily touch the wall. And then we're going to be doing a couple of twists, which is really great for your spinal motion. If you don't have a wall, don't worry, you can still do the same. And also I'll be worried if you don't have a wall, so I'm sure there's something nearby that you can hold on to, right? So turn to the right. Keep your hips more or less steady, so facing forward. The torso turns to the right, and then see if your right hand can touch the wall. And then you're pushing into the wall a little bit, helping to turn the chest to the right side. And then your hips are doing their best to counter that twist, to stay facing forward as best as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. So just feel that spinal twist. Often we hold our breath when things get a little bit more challenging, but it's not a good idea. So let the breath flow easily, or adapt the pose so that your breath can stay calm. We'll do the second side, so I'm turning to the left. Hips are resisting the turning as far as you can, and place the left hand behind you on the wall. Then the hips want to turn forward again as the chest is trying to turn left. Couple of breaths here. You can push that hand into the wall to resist. One more deeper breath. And then release. There you go. This was our little posture fix. I hope you feel amazing, ready to tackle whatever's waiting for you after this. And I hope to see you here again soon. Take care.